Hey guys, welcome. Come on in to see Gina Conway, Salon and Spa. I wanted to create a holistic experience for my clients. So when they walk in the door, they feel a sense of wellness. And when the door shut behind them, they feel like they're in a really special place with the aromatherapy and the warm welcome and a real attention to detail and service, a place where people wanted to come and spend the day with us. So I've got some incredible hair artists, some really beautiful spa therapists that just deliver beautiful service. I have a team of day makers, and I would say it's our job to welcome every guest that comes in and make their day. Having grown up in the mountains, it was really important for me to look after and nurture the environment. And so I would take hikes up in the mountains with an empty bag and come back down with a full bag of people's rubbish. And that was just ingrained in me from a young age. And so as a business owner, I think it's my responsibility to make sure that the products that I use and the ingredients that are in them and all of the elements of how we run the business are completely net zero so that we don't have an impact, a negative impact on the environment. The most significant challenges we face as an industry are getting young people interested in becoming hairdressers and beauty therapists. It's been really difficult since COVID. Lots of people have changed their minds. Lots of academies have shut down. And we have an academy at our salon, so we train people up from scratch. And we continue to develop them in the salon. And I think a lot of salons kind of stopped using apprentices and stopped using assistants, and therefore we're really losing our future generations for the industry. So that is a really tricky thing for the industry going forward. I'm from California, and I just grew up with this incredible belief in, being the best that you can be and always coming to work with a really positive attitude. So it's super important that I instill that in absolutely everybody. And I have a very strong philosophy called these four walls. And that means that this is our sanctuary. And it's a place where people want to come to work. And in order to do that, we have to make sure that anybody's feeling negative or in a bad mood, they must leave that at the door. In fact, I want them to leave it down the street because I don't even want it sneaking or creeping back in. So that when they walk into the salon, it's a place they get to come to. And then I foster that every day with just really making the place fun, super positive energy myself, and just kind of, just making light, professionalism, but also just a fun, relatable, exciting environment, constantly moving forward. When I opened this Wimbledon salon, originally, 14 years ago, I had a lovely 4,500 square foot space. I had yoga studios and spa and huge, beautiful salon and nail bar, gorgeous. Unfortunately, we lost our lease. So we had to find a place in my local town that could house my whole team. So I kind of had to look at how I was going to restructure that because there was no way I could find a space that was going to hold and support the people that I wanted to bring with me into our next journey. So luckily, a space across the street opened up called Elys Urban Beauty, and it's this really exciting beauty emporium where they've got makeup counters, I've got a blow-dry bar, our wonderful retail area that has all of my favorite products in it. There's a brow bar, a nail bar, so it's all encompassing in just the ground floor, and then upstairs is our hair salon and our beauty salon as well. So it's been a wonderful experience to, just think outside of the box and just, take on new challenges. So when I recruit for people in my team, it's really important that I look for people with a really positive energy, and who want to learn and continue to grow. I can teach the skills that people need, but I cannot teach them to be a nice person. So it's really important, I think, for any company to just want to work with the people that they enjoy working with, so that we have a positive environment, working environment every day. And also, you have to be a giving person, because, you know, it's very draining as a hairdresser and a spa therapist if you're, you know, constantly giving your love all the time. The best thing about being a hairdresser, I always think, is that every hour people tell you you're great and that they love you. I mean, what's not to love about that? Being a hairdresser also gives you so many options and opportunities in your career. You could be a salon hairdresser, you could be a freelance hairdresser, you could go work abroad, you could take your scissors anywhere you want and work across the world. You could be doing fashion shows, photo shoots, you could be doing films, you could be, you know, working on sets. Some of our people are doing plays and they're working on wigs. So there's just so many incredible things that you can do in this industry. It's one of the most exciting places to be. You get to wear what you want, you get to listen to cool music, you get to meet interesting people. What's not to love?